What DMX said? I just heard him. Hell is darkness. How, y'all remember what he said? I can't remember what he said. Something about hell being hot. Something. Y'all know how DMX would talk in rhythms? He said something about hell being hot. Yeah, these people going to hell. The fake church people, this fake church coming for playing with God. I remember I had a aunt that picked with me so much. Aunt Grace picked with me so much. She was just like so full of jealousy and on a low vibration. And when this lady died, y'all, do you know her daughter and them lied to the preacher and said that she told no lies? We was in a funeral service. I gasped for the big. I was like, oh! I could not believe they stood up there and told her that lie like that. And you got these people like that to get people up there to tell lies when they cross over. Grace ain't in heaven. I hate to say it, but she ain't. Too sneaky and conniving and shit. She wears hot. Um,
Welcome back. Hey, take it easy. You're
Yeah,
inside a
somebody was trying to
relatively
stop
house.
somebody from
I'll go
gifting
find
you
something to
something, or
keep that
these
light.
people were
The
scamming
rest you're
somebody,
in
acting
control.
like they were you. They could have scammed like an
Oh,
agent or
let me
somebody
slow you down.
undercover or
Let me show
somebody
you
that had the
something.
resources to
So,
find out who was
it,
what. Somebody tracked these people down by their IP
Trust
addresses.
me, when
These people
everybody
scanned
owes you a
somebody out
lot.
of their money,
I
but they
told
knew
you,
what these
it's
people
my
were
job to
doing,
look
so these
after you.
people were able to track every dollar. Like
I'm
this is
in
this is
danger.
somebody getting set up online or something.
I
Somebody
know
that
I
was
can
acting like they
handle
were you. They gave this
you
person
this
something,
time.
and they wanted to watch how these people
Understand.
obtain this money, and they watched everywhere this money went to. It
I
was a setup. So if you had family
Listen,
members using
I'm
like
not
your
here
face
to
to
just
scam
worry
people,
about anyone.
somebody was like an
I
undercover
I'm
agent on there and
here.
was placed there and was waiting for them to scam them so that they can take these people down and
like
get the
that.
evidence and they can track this money. Like however they transferred this money, they were able to trace down every coin. So if somebody said it was you that was scamming, they never saw this money go to your account because they was watching your account the whole time. They watched these people use their cash apps or whatever, go to ATMs and pick up money. Every dollar was watched. So again, you had people catfishing people, copycatting you on different platforms. It's a crime spree or crime syndicate or something here. Somebody had to take trips to do this, and they may have had to go to another country to help with stealing from you. This is something set up in another country. They were so happy doing it, so happy stealing from you, but they never knew that it was like an undercover sting operation, and these people about to be picked up, or it's coming out in the courts that these people were scamming people, or it could have been somebody that was like an undercover court official. Um, that was trying to see how these people were doing this. It was an investigation being done because it was people going into the courts, lying to the courts, and they did an investigation here. Yep. And this is the tower that they found out who was doing what and how they were trying to set you up in the justice system. These people were trying to set you up to take the fall from them stealing and scamming people. They were blaming it on you. But again, there was an investigation done in the background, right, to help you out. Like it was a secret investigation in the background. It was a private investigator that dug into things that these people had no idea was digging through things. They have pictures of these people going to the bank to steal money. They have everything. They have a lot of surveillance. They watch how the money was transferred and distributed through different accounts. They watch how people took this stolen money and paid gang stalkers and everything else. They took this money and bought drugs and everything. Yeah, it's a complete sudden change. These people are caught. They were scamming people online with your picture, your profile. They followed these IP addresses and found these people and knocked on their door, honey. And somebody is seeking counsel. That's what's going on. Your family members are seeking counsel and getting with lawyers and stuff because they need to talk to you because their asses have been busted. That's why they trying to come up in your energy now, carry on general conversations and shit, because these bitches know they're about to be picked up. Yeah, this is successful for you. You about to gain off of this shit. So whatever they were stealing in the background, your ass about to get back because they are in fucking trouble. They were set up. They were exposed in the sting operation. They can't point the finger at you no more. It's fucking hard evidence on these people. My uncle, the same one I told you, got in my face and called me a bitch and everything and said you don't have no evidence. Like they were stealing from me and he won't stand in my face and talk shit when nobody around. You don't have no evidence. You shitty bitch. It's evidence now. I asked God about that. After he got in my face and was talking shit, I said, God, expose everybody. Him. Expose everything about him throughout his life. Expose his whole cult or covenant or organization. And here it go manifesting. Who got the power now? Byron. Okay? Balance to a situation. He thought because he had those cult and covenant ties, y'all. And that's what these people think. They had these cult and covenant ties. They superior to everything because they have a little knowledge. But when you tap in, you have the abundant knowledge. That's why they needed your ass. They don't have no knowledge. They looking dumb as a fucking roll of baloney right now. Sit the fuck out of here. Okay? Ace of Coins, you getting your bag. These people were paying people, thought that their coven, thought that their lodge, thought that their secret society was going to steal from you again, and these motherfuckers got caught in the act. Yeah? Yeah, you got good news coming in. Good news coming in for you. Bad news and towers coming in for your enemies. They could have worked with everybody to try to work against you now. All of these people, all of your enemies that group together, the Hyenas United group. Now the Hyenas United group, y'all, is getting exposed. These motherfuckers just really need a hug. Y'all remember that card? The Hyena United group is beefing with each other. They're thieves. There's no honor amongst thieves. They said that decades ago, y'all. Page of Swords, it symbolizes a person adept to perceiving the unknown. Hell yeah, you know what time it is. You were alert to the whole situation. Everything you said, agents were able to go in and find. If you said this person did this, your uncle did that, your aunt did this person, your copycat, this person, your doppelganger, you worked your own motherfucking case. You told these people what it was. Or somebody saying everything you said was correct and that these people were lying on you. Like, your innocence is being proven by God. God is using people to prove your innocence in a situation. When these people were trying to set you up, they were saying you the one that were stealing from people, embezzling from people. But no, they got set up on an undercover sting operation. They followed the money. You never got $1. You were never on an ATM withdrawing $1. They got your aunt, they got your uncle, they got your cousin, they got these in-laws. They got everybody else on this surveillance, picking up this money, stealing this money, while people were using your face to obtain this money. They got these people. They got evidence on them. They have not one piece of evidence on you. You know why? Because the police found out who was doing what. It was a sting operation. These people got exposed, lying on you. Yeah, and you're a fair person, somebody with a sweet heart, honest person. And you have the gift of vision, it says it here. Divine masculine or divine feminine, you got the gift. Some people don't even know you gifted like this. Some of y'all hide this shit. And be reading the fuck out people. But I can see, right? Because you see how these people attack you. I can see why some people don't tell people, because you can sit, like me, I'll sit there and have a whole conversation with your ass and play dumb, but I be reading your whole soul. This is how you find out who's who. Because them demons, when they think you weak, they gonna attack y'all. Oh, they weak, we can take them over, oh, we weak. You gotta play the game. But it's a balancing force coming in, a leader coming in to help you, bring a death to this situation and help you with the new beginning. And these people were trying to stop this through this cult of coven. But these people in this cult of coven that were trying to stop you, that were sent here to stop you from, you know, the underworld, guess what? They in some hot shit. Because they got caught in this undercover sting operation or whatever they had going on here. God is clearing out all of these toxic bonds. God is severing all of these toxic bonds to these toxic people, places, and things. These people were stealing your creativity and trying to profit off of it. But with the type of gifts you have certain distinguished people that want to work with you that know. Like you have divine people like yourself that your family members were trying to scheme. Somebody used their gifts and was like, no, all of these people fraud. This ain't the real person. This person got a unique voice. This person has unique gifts. These are copycats. Somebody was able to determine this using their own gifts. Somebody that was pursuing you maybe for a business opportunity or something like that has hidden gifts. These people don't know that the person they were standing in the face lying to is gifted too. That's how they know these people were fakes. That's why they did an investigation, whether it's this judge or whoever, called a coven or something. They need you and your gifts, right? So they had to find out who the true person was. When they read these people energy that presented themselves as you, they was like, this shit ain't right. That ain't the same energy. Like if you're online or have online content or social media, they was like, this is not the same energy. This is not the same vibe. They knew these people were faking. See, what these people were doing was trying to harvest your energy and go stand in front of a judge or stand in front of a cult or coven and pretend to be you. It ain't work. These people can't harvest your energy anymore. Every time they try to get in your life and project their nasty, sick energy on you and steal your divine energy, it's blocked. And every time they do it, their truth comes out. They're amplified for who they really are. Their mask comes off. All of their dark secrets be coming out. That's the truth. Every time they try to push something on you or try to blame something on you that they've done, their truth comes out. Because your ancestors, their ancestors are opening up them Akashic records and pulling out their nasty truth. This is resolution to the problem. The truth came out. These people will never be able to do this to you again. They will never be able to use you as a fucking light bulb to their darkness anymore. They were hoping. They were really hoping that this was going to work. They were hoping and praying and wishing and everything else. It's a no, God said. Yep, they're going to prison. Somebody was even doing spell work with the new year coming in to swap destiny so you can go to jail for what they did, scamming people and everything, and they be free. That's what they were hoping on. It's a fuck no. That's never going to happen because they're getting not only their karma for what they're doing now, but they're also getting their karma for what they did in the past. They can't push their karma on anybody else. Like some of these people were pushing karma on you that you didn't even know about. You were just going through shit and not knowing how. Don't worry. It's coming back to these people. Everything that they pushed on you is coming back with this balance. They did a lot of work on the justice system to steal and manipulate the justice system. All of that is being exposed. Everything that they did towards you that was negative in the courts is being reversed. God has overturned everything. Everything is going to work in your favor, and your enemies are going to prison for trying to set you up, trying to get you put in jail. They was just going to try to put you in jail. They was going to traffic you under the jail, sell your organs and shit. One of your family members probably signed you up for organ trafficking and shit, which, because your family member was hot and they was being watched, they didn't expose or this ex, they didn't expose so much of the illegal shit that go on with this Carter Cup and the Carter Cup and mad that all their secrets getting exposed. It's because of this motherfucker that was hot. So they know how they steal people out of jail and traffic organs and shit. That's why they was trying to get you in jail. Trust and believe you was going to go in that cell and somebody was going to come in that bitch and snatch you out in the middle of the night and sacrifice your ass or traffic you through some tunnels under the jail. I'm trying to tell you. And it was a court official that was trying to get this done. So this court official didn't expose their occult and coven, the things they do to prisoners and everything. This shit deep, y'all. Because I know downtown Richmond, the jail, it used to be a jail underground on 17th Street, the old jail. So they could have been trafficking people underground through the tunnels. Y'all know it's tunnels all through because the original White House was in Richmond, right? Before it moved to D.C. So it's a lot of escape tunnels and shit underground. Letter. There's a letter coming in. from the courts. That's going to change everything for this code of covenant. Like the truth came out. The truth came out in the courts. That these people lied, cheated, and stole from you and a child. Are you going to find out you were switched as a child at birth and your family members were hiding this from you because they didn't want to go to jail for kidnapping and shit? And as a child, they stole what belonged to you, what you inherited. Yep. These people are expecting to get picked up. Somebody about to be homeless. Somebody could have stole some money from you and bought a home. It's your home now. It was your money. These people getting put out. These people getting evicted. Because this is your home. Whether you want it or not, it's yours. These people could try to damage this home and do something to it. It don't matter. It's yours. They got to get put out. And somebody homeless as a motherfucker without being able to stay up in this home that you paid for, that they stole the money from you to pay for, they're homeless. Like the police are putting them out and probably watching this house to see if they try to go back in. If they try to go back in this house, they're going to lock them up after they put them out. Like there's going to be surveillance on this house after they put them out because they know these some squatters or something like that. They broken bums. They can't go back in their house or they're going to get locked up on the spot. You have a good outcome here from a job situation. Whoever was stealing your content or work is a good outcome for you. That was these people here. Yep, somebody told the truth about a house and that you were supposed to be abundant. And these people stole that opportunity and lied to the justice system. There's evidence. And again, it was a sting operation. They found out how these people were moving money around that belonged to you. They figured it out. They followed the money, set up a sting. These people fell for the sting because they're money hungry. Yeah, a bunch of money hungry people got exposed. Someone is secretly pregnant here, it says. Celebrities are involved. So it's a celebrity that's secretly pregnant. Celebrities are involved. Dirty judges, lawyers, police, or government officials are being exposed here. It could be like local celebrities. That's going to be judges, lawyers, police, government officials. Their faces are on like website or local county, state offices and stuff. They're listed online. They're listed online. Someone took positive action on your behalf. Somebody could be trying to do like speech magic and stuff like that to stop you from talking. Continue to push through it. Yeah, these people are being controlled. They're attached to demons that keep attaching you. These dirty judges, lawyers, police, or government officials. That's how you know who's involved because, you know, they're trying to get you locked up so they can traffic you underground. There's dirty judges, lawyers, police, and government officials that know about these tunnels and stuff. Yeah, and they were doing necromancy, sorcery involving communicating with the dead, summoning spirits to predict the future, discover hidden knowledge, or to use as a weapon. Some dirty judges, lawyers, and police or government officials was exposed. Like it's video of these people doing necromancy and they were chanting your name or they were asking about you. It's video footage of this because they know that you're gifted above. Like you could have had people being surveillanced by the police and the police were hearing these people chant your name and trying to stop you in this ritual. It was a recorded ritual. It was necromancy that was done. These people are getting in trouble. Amtrak. Bank theft. Like the government knows about black magic and all that stuff. They know it's mostly hidden from some people and everything like that if you don't do your work. Shit, if you look at those FBI or what's the one with Hodges in them on here? Is it NCI? No, that's Navy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. With they were talking about it with Reeve, Hodges, and then which one is that? I look at so many police shows, y'all. Is it NCIS or CSI? CSI. It was CSI, right? And they were talking about rituals. Remember Reed? There was some type of root or something put on Reed and this shit. They be talking about that shit on these FBI shows and stuff. They know what the fuck y'all stupid motherfuckers doing. Yep. God is personally protecting you. Yeah, and may all negative energy be returned back to sender that people try to project on you or try to project on this channel when I'm giving you these messages to expose these buttholes. Yeah, ancient Egypt is in the building. You're protected. Your ancestors are exposing this. Yep. Somebody could have been taking Amtrak rides and having meetings on an Amtrak ride. There's probably some video of this. Energy lurking vampire. Yeah, that's what these people are doing. Stealing from you, stealing your energy, stealing your assets, stealing what belonged to you with your energy. And now they've been cut out. They can't do anything anymore. They're being exposed and they're going to jail. Somebody on their deathbed. It's because it's your ancestors. They're kicking these people ass. You have ancient Egypt ancestors. You have an ancient Egypt past life, whether you know it or not, and they've showed up to protect you against these people attacking you, and they kicking these people ass. They putting them in the hospital. They got these people on the run trying to escape. These crooked judges, lawyers, or police, or government officials ain't know that the whole fucking ancient Egypt was gonna show up to kick their ass, but they finding out the hard way. Yeah, somebody want to get in your face and play in your face and gaslight you. Yep. Somebody failed a test that God gave. Dirty judges, lawyers, police, or government officials. Some of these people would never be seen in the public eye again because of what they did to you. Yep. Like some people political career are over. Somebody that's Caucasian. Yeah, you're tapped in the source. You expose what the fuck I say. Tapped in the source. FBI involved. Hold on, y'all, because these cards getting crazy. Yeah, you're tapped in the source, and the FBI knows because of the information that you're delivering. The FBI could have followed everything you said and found everything that you said, verified everything you said, every crime that you said. They know you the real motherfucking deal. Confirmation, y'all. Confirmation, confirmation. You got a new job coming, okay? Your ancestors are gonna fuck shit up in your state or city after they move you. Your ancestors not playing. Ancient Egypt go move some shit around, honey. Probably gonna expose these tunnels like they did in California. Joint task force here. They coming to pick up somebody that's Nigerian that was working against you, or these people could have been going over to Nigeria, and that's where the scamming is at, where they were using your face and hacking everything and stealing money and embezzling money. They could have been setting up some bank accounts in Nigeria. Pinky from Friday, a fake pimp and a fake baller was doing this. Someone took a bribe. Yeah, somebody from Nigeria to set up these bank accounts and stuff, and now these people being questioned and getting in trouble with authorities for what they did. They were taking trips. What does one say? Taking a trip. Another journey awaits. Somebody could have been trying to get away, but you have another journey that awaits to get away from these people. Monopoly money. You're gonna be an entrepreneur when you find out about this account and where they were sending your money to and what they were doing. You could be famous for solving your own crime with your gifts. That's how everybody know that you're truly gifted. You solve your own fucking crime. You told these people the who's, the what's, the where's, the when, and the why's, and they investigated. They found all that shit. Yeah, and you could be a spiritualist or someone else is. Or it was a Nigerian spiritualist that was working against you. They lost. They're getting exposed. Okay? This person could be getting ready to get locked up and go to jail. They were hired by this cult or coven to take you out or something like that. They're not going to be able to do it. You're too powerful. Somebody underestimated you and your power. This could be a powerful person too, but they don't have God's power. Hello? You do. Yeah, these people were trying to gain off of you. It's a conclusion. Your blessing is coming into you. These people can't steal from you anymore. This Nigerian spiritualist could not steal your dreams, your destiny, and whatever else they wanted, and they're mad about it. And they're in trouble with God. Yep. Somebody want to gaslight you. You remember when we was little. You remember this family trying to gaslight you with some shit. Just like my family members, I was supposed to be the godmother of someone I considered like a niece to me's child, but she's really my cousin in the family. But she was a part of the betrayal. She put shit in my drink, tried to poison me. She tried to embarrass me in front of her friends. She was aggressively trying to be up in my face and rub me one time. But that's when I figured out. I said, this bitch doing black magic. That's why she trying to get up in my face and shit and harvest my energy. Same thing. That's why I don't fuck with her. So when Christmas came, I sent the shit to my mama. You want to be the middleman all the time. I sent the gift to my mama. Let her give it to them. I'm not having no contact with these people because I know what this bitch did. She was in the midst of this shit trying to destroy me. Ashley, I don't fuck with her. I know what you did. I know what your intentions are. This could be somebody that went in your car and tried to put black magic on your car to have an accident because they mad that they don't have a car or something like that and they have to borrow. But whoever tried to attach like an entity to you to cause like an accident, they're probably going to die in a car accident or something, no matter who this is. Whoever was doing this to you, somebody wanted you in an accident so that they could steal a blessing and a demonic entity attached to them and not to you. So this person that wanted you to have accident, no matter who this is in your family, friends, ex, they're going to have an accident and it's going to probably be a fatal one. And they're frightened, yeah, because they know what they wanted for you. You have grandparents that are protecting you. You have eternal love. So if somebody left you something and wanted you to have something and these people took it, these grandparents are cursing these people. Yep, and they're supporting you. And they're stalking these people, harassing these people. Somebody wants you to be a part of like a three-way love affair, reconcile, but they have somebody attached to them. They want you to be part of a third party, and you ain't having that shit. These people need you. You don't need them. They were overindulging in alcohol. They don't see something coming. They about to get hit. They don't see that shit coming. They do not see it coming. Everything can't be seen, especially when God trying to creep somebody. You can feel it, but God can't hide it so nobody can see it. And these people are mad. They didn't get their way in court. Their dirty judges, lawyers, and police or government officials are exposed. They pissed. Somebody want to come in and offer you like a better life. These people don't want you to do that. Or if you're single, somebody could be getting proposed to and it's going to be a divine union. Somebody is mad about that. Whoever this person left behind to come towards you, whether you male or female, they are pissed off. You could have somebody that's a toxic ex that was involved in these people that's trying to find a way back into your life. They're trying to push their way in, trying to be the hero. Oh, you remember when we used to have this fun? We used to have, yeah, but it's too many toxic memories. Like, it's more toxic memories than good memories, so fuck them, right? And this was fated to happen, for all of this to be exposed and for all of these people to go down. That's why God wouldn't bless you while you were attached to these people, because you had to detach from them. You had to become this introvert and get your privacy, right? Yeah, it was an online community that was involved in taking bribes from your family. So your family was already, an ex was already under investigation. But now these people that took bribes that are online from your family, they are also involved in like the same case, the same RICO, whatever, with these judges and lawyers and everything, because people are also being blackmailed and made to go against you, made to spy on you. They're being controlled. Yep. Fake friends. It's a team of people. Yep. A network of folks. Yep. With big egos that worked against you. Yep. Third wheel. Somebody wants you to be a third wheel that's watching you online. That was their brave idea. Yep, and there's some type of evidence on these people that was doing all of this stuff to you online and everywhere else. I told y'all somebody scammed an undercover agent that was already investigating their asses. Now these people are in sorrow. Somebody could be at a loss. Yep, losing some money that they were saving up that belonged to you because it was found by the courts, and the courts has seized this money, which makes these people broke. They don't have any money to push around for gang stalking and harassing. Their little nest egg has been discovered and seized. Yep, they were set up in a trap. The trap was only to get evidence to take these people down. So it's only a matter of time. It's happening soon in the hood near you. Somebody sitting in prison. They were set up in a trap. Yep, overloaded, I saw. Yeah, they ain't living in La La Land. This was in their imagination if they thought this was going to work. This was like, they thought it was going to be like the best evil crime ever. They strategized this. Now they're stressed out and fighting about a theft that occurred because it's evidence. It's evidence of this theft. The authorities have evidence of this theft. These people going the heck to jail. You hear me? Somebody could be trying to damage like a house or something that belonged to you. It don't matter, because if this court did not give you these keys to this house and give you this, and then afterwards this house was damaged, the court's got to pay for this damn damage to fix this up. Whatever they do to this house, to these people that help steal it, because court employees and dirty judges, lawyers, and officials were involved, they have to compensate you for every time and suffering, pain, harassment. This is a big lawsuit, okay, that you can have against your local state or local state or government. And these people are heartbroken that you are the diamond that was in the rough, and baby, you sparkling now, you glistening. They put you through all this shit, but you know, pressure busts pipes, and pressure also makes diamonds out of coal. Look at you shining now. You broke through that cold, dark exterior, and look at you now, crystal clear and glistening. You are of God now, okay? You polished up. The pressure was needed to make this diamond, baby. You're the diamond now, okay? One of a kind, under pressure, overlooked, turned into something great. That's you, boo. That's you. But God had to show you the bullshit that was around you at first. Now, my single ones, you coming into union with your twin flame, yin and yang, pulling up a heartstring. This is your soul mission to be with who you're aligning with. You had so many people lying to you and trying to stop this. People going to come to you, try to say embarrassing things about somebody you're interested in to block this, but you already know who's who. You are already married to this person in spirit. Yeah. Somebody needs to connect with Mother Gaia and get grounded. So if somebody's upsetting you, they're trying to mess up your vibration, sit down, meditate, be calm, release that. Yeah, you're a healer. You're a natural healer, whether you know it or not. That's why these people trying to get back in your energy. Somebody could be sick and dying, and they need your healing energy. They're mad because you're a healer. Because, back in the day when you were asleep and you didn't know who you are, oh, come on over. Come on, have some dinner. We having dinner over here. It will steal your energy in sneaky ways. Come on over here. They're going to make sure they give you a nice, hard, extended hug, and then probably chanting something the whole time to steal your damn energy. I don't know. I don't do no damn black magic, y'all. That shit is low vibrational, man. Everything you touch turns to gold. These people want your healing energy. They need abundance. They need to talk to you. They need to hug you. They need to have their little ritual and stuff, but you won't come nowhere near these people because God cut them out of your life because of how they were abusing you, your gifts, and your energy, and stealing from you, right? Somebody is forced to have a dark night of the soul. They have to face their demons. Yeah, they're facing past and present traumas for healing purposes. So everything that these people were pushing on you, they're being pushed through the same karma that they tried to push on you. They're getting the karma that they thought was pushed on you, and they'll never get back. They're getting this shit back. They're having a dark night of the soul. They gotta face the fact that they was a asshole in the past. They're waking up to the shit they did and how traumatizing it was for you. You're having wisdom. Through life experiences, you become wiser and use it to help others. Exactly. So not only were you able to heal from this bullshit, you're opening the light to other people's eyes. That's what you're here for. You're an alchemist. You have the ability to turn what was meant to destroy you into something beautiful and fruitful. They was trying to destroy you when you were a piece of coal, but you were able to alchemize that energy and turn it into something beautiful. Again, now you're the diamond that's sparkling. Yep. And your soulmate, you're coming into alignment with your soulmate, and it's on, honey. It is on like popcorn, okay? Your true love. You had to go through these assholes that gave you fake love so you can get to your real love. You had to see everybody for who they are. Everybody can't go to you to the next level. That's why it's a lot of people that's breaking up when one of the spouses become spiritually in tune, because that means they see through the bullshit. And a lot of these divine masculines are waking up and saying, "Oh, this bitch put spell work on me. It was working with the cult to control me." Yep, I'm seeing this toxic heifer for who she is. Same things with my divine feminine. We're waking up and seeing the bullshit that was around us the whole time. You don't need a motherfucker to pull you down. Okay, the people that's pulling you down, when you get with somebody and bad things start to happen, that's not the right person for you. That's letting you know you made the wrong decision. You start getting bad energy, bad karma. You was fine before you got with this person or eloped with this person or called it a relationship to move in with this person. But baby, afterwards, oh, you might have got in trouble with the law. You're always arguing with this person. That shit is toxic. That means that's not your soulmate. People are looking next to them when they're having their awakening and saying, hey, this person was a false soulmate all along. This person was meant to put you through some shit so you can have your dark night of the soul and wake the fuck up. And once you woke up, you found out, hey, there's a couple of y'all around me that I need to get rid of, right? Because God showed you the way and showed you who was who, right? You're a self-made leader or businessman, and you're finding out that these people betrayed you in some type of way. Yeah, God wanted to show you this so you can go to the next level. Again, everybody cannot go to the next level with you, and everybody don't want to see you happy in divine love. People liked it when you were with this little toxic bitch, your fake friends, right? Yeah, you're chosen, one of the 144, and your mate is not. You have a divine mission. Ignite the fire within. That toxic person that you were with does not. That's why you're going to separate. That's why you're not together, because God is separating you. You need to get on your divine path, whether it's with somebody or not. Divine intervention or protection. Some of these people, just like you are trying to go on your divine path and ascend, the devil sends people to block you, stop you, and slow you down, because, that's the game for the devil. That's what they do. Try to stop, block, and slow you down so you don't go through this dark night of the soul and get on the right path. Yeah, this was meant to make you or break you. Which one is it going to be? It broke some people. It broke your enemies, but it made you. That's what it was supposed to do. It made you into this diamond that's sparkling. We back at it again. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, and somebody's having anxiety. They're worrying and fear, trouble concentrating, because they know that all the shit they did to you behind your back is catching up to them. They know they're about to be exposed for doing what they did online, on your job. Somebody could have been stalking and harassing you and doing death threats online. It was somebody you know. They're going to jail. They were in La La Land, imagination. They thought they would never get caught, and they're overloaded because guess what? They were being seen the whole time. Online threats are taken seriously. Self-love, self-concern, self-healing, independence. Yeah, these people are overloaded. Mm. Yeah, it's a task force being arranged to pick up these people. They in anxiety. They know some of these people could have connections to the justice or law in their area, and they could have gotten a call. Hey, you about to be picked up. What you gonna do? Some people trying to run. Some people can't run. When these people try to get on a train or something like that, it's gonna be agents already on the train and shit. Yeah, they trying to run from what they did. It was all good when they thought they was manifesting theft, death, and destruction for you. That they were going to be able to sacrifice you and live off of your energy forever. That's what they thought. They into a rude awakening because again, you're one of the chosen 144,000. They have no right to try to make this type of decision on your life. And they're going to pay heavily for it. Your locality where you are have been oppressing you and trying to stop, block, and slow you down, and had the nerve to recruit people around the world on the internet, in Nigeria, and everything to try to stop, block, and slow down what God put into place. God is personally protecting you. Touch not that anointed. Somebody about to find out. why they shouldn't have touched that anointed person, or why they shouldn't have touched you, okay? They're in trouble with God, and they about to get dismantled and handled, honey. All right? Well, I love my divine beings. We're going to stop here. You have nothing to worry about. I'm just giving you the scoop on your enemies, baby. Peace, y'all.